can't buy. It resides between my eyes. Walked through the fire, came out better on the other side. See, life's like a beach if you find the sand. And right now, I feel like $100,000.
You are listening to Inspired Insider with your host, Dr. Jeremy Wise.
Dr. Jeremy Weiss here with InspiredInsider.com. We're here with Oscar Sachs from Salesfloor, and we're here at IRCE. And Oscar, just tell us, what does Salesfloor do?
So Salesfloor is allowing customers for the first time to shop online directly with their store or favorite associate. So today, when you think about it, everyone goes to an e-com site and they don't get anything that they normally get in store. And the store has been completely excluded from all the online business that's been going on. So we've bridged that gap. Now a customer can go online, talk to their favorite associate or their local store, research with them, get product recommendations, product information, live chat with them, a whole host of different shopping services that make shopping easier. And most importantly, they can buy online and that store and associate will get credit for it. So we've eliminated that gap between the store and online, and we like to call it people-powered e-commerce, because we've created omnichannel associates, which didn't exist before.
So who is the ideal customer to be using Salesfloor?
I think any retailer that has a certain level of service. So when there's value for a customer to get served by a real person, not a call center, not an artificial intelligence, but a customer needs help. We have a wide range of retails verticals, such as we have baby, we have toys, but we also have luxury apparel with the Saks Fifth Avenue and Bloomingdale's. We're in beauty, we're in home. So anywhere where there's value for the customer to get served, whether it's a big box like Toys R Us or a specialty retailer like Stuart Weitzman, there's value for the customer to connect to their local store.
So who's someone who's used Salesfloor that you like to think as one of the best case studies, success stories? I
would definitely give credit to Saks Fifth Avenue. They were one of the early adopters, a great team, and their associates are really business professionals. And that's what really inspired me about Salesfloor, is that there's millions of people working in retail, and that job has kind of been degraded in many ways, and many people talk about the gap between the customer knowledge these days because they're researching online and stores, and we're trying to create a new opportunity for the associate. How do we redefine the role of an associate in the store, give them the ability to do more than just serve customers in store, let them run this like their own business almost, and give them the tools so that they can sell anywhere in the country to any customer at any time. And we are seeing that with the Saks associates. Yeah. They've really
what's some of the specific feedback they've given that's been positive that has helped boost sales and help their company?
So first, our retailers are telling us that it's a recruiting and retention tool, to your point.
Okay.
The reason is they have the opportunity to convert more sales and income than before, for the simple reason that when that customer leaves the store, today they would lose the sale. But now that customer can continue shopping online, and they have a lot of traveling customers who are away from the store, but they're still interacting and buying from their associate. So we've basically removed the limitation of the sales floor, hence our name, for the associate.
Yeah. It's a great name.
Thank you.
So what's the domain? Is it
Salesfloor.net.
Oh, .net. I was going to say, if you got that domain, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I know. We tried a few years ago and we decided it's not worth it.
So Oscar, why did you start Salesfloor?
My background is retail.
You worked at Best Buy early on. So what are some learnings that you learned from Best Buy that you took to Salesfloor?
Well, actually, the idea was created when I was at Best Buy.
Okay.
And I was visiting one of the associates who made the most commission than anyone else in the country.
That's smart of you, yeah.
And he happened to be in the smallest market in Canada, actually,
really?
And selling the smallest category of products.
Wow.
Yet he was outperforming everyone. And when I asked him, he said, I don't look at this as just a retail job. I look at this as a business. And I go out and market myself, and I network, and I use this as
Did you recruit him to work for Salesfloor? Like, where is this guy?
Well, he's probably still there making more money than
gotta
most
call
people. But when I told him if how would he feel if he could leverage the power of the web and not just the cash register on his floor, he had kind of that look in his eye that told me there's a real opportunity there for a big part of the workforce.
So how hard was it to start this? This seems like a big undertaking.
You know, every business is hard. There's no easy way to do it, but I think we're swimming with the current because, as you know, there's major changes in retail, and they don't need me to tell them that they need to find a bridge between their stores 100%. And their online business. So when they see Salesfloor, they see this as a critical way to make their store and their workforce more relevant in today's digital age.
Right. So Oscar, what's a big milestone you've considered throughout the journey of Salesfloor? What have you been most proud of?
Well, in the first couple of years, the milestone is survival, is making sure that you're realigning your concept to what you're hearing out in the marketplace. So I think for us, after 2.5 years in the market with the number of clients we have, I think knowing that this works across many retail verticals, knowing that the associates are fulfilled and the customers are using and choosing to shop this way, I think the milestone for me is that we've proven the concept. Customers want to shop
You have
this
that
way.
like product market fit.
Exactly. Customers want to shop this way, and the associates are good at it. So now it's just a question of how do you grow this into a great organization.
Yeah, it's smart because a lot of people, I think, don't listen enough to their customers. It sounds like that's exactly what you do. What's some of the feedback you were getting from customers that helped shape the product?
I think the customers like the convenience. So what the internet, the .com or e-com is so powerful because of convenience, because there's no service. It's all about the convenience. But it was lacking all the service that you would normally find in a store. So the customers like that they could be at home. They can go to their local store or associate's storefront. They can chat with them, which is how people are talking today, in everyday life. And they can, in essence, shop in real time with someone that they know and they trust and get full-size images as the associate is scanning products in the store and making those recommendations. So I would say the convenience of getting service with the convenience of .com is what they're appreciating the most.
Oscar, this has been great. I want to point people towards your site, and I have one last question. So where should people check out online for you?
I think if you go to to Sachs.com, you'll see us. If you go to Bloomingdale's, we're across many different retailers, but I would say Sachs. Go to Sachs.com and check them out and interact with associates.
And people can go to Salesfloor.net, any other places for social media. But they could check you out and the company out at Salesfloor.net, right?
That's correct, Salesfloor.net.
So last question. Your colleague was saying about research. Is there something going on with the research that you want to talk about? And you spoke here at IRC too.
Yes, I did. We had the chance to speak alongside Sachs, actually. They've rolled it out to the majority of their workforce, so I kind of explained what some of the needs in the market were, and the SVP of Digital talked about their implementation and all the benefits and how they've used it in their journey. But the research piece that we just released is kind of a different spin. We're normally always researching customer. And this time we said, let's research the associate. Again, that was the motivation of this company. And we went out to associates who don't have our tools and said, what are you missing? What are you feeling? And I think the overall conclusion was a lot of associates out there feel that they don't have the tools to compete with an Amazon, to compete with the digital world. They don't have a tool to help them properly serve their customer because that customer spends 45 minutes with them in the store, and then when they leave, they've lost all contact with them. So we established through this research that this really is an important factor for retention. It's an important factor for recruiting and employee satisfaction. And we also proved that the associates, once given the opportunity to have this capability, they are rising to the occasion and trying to make it successful.
Oscar, thanks. Live from IRCE, Salesfloor.net. Check it out.
What I got, you can't buy. It resides between my eyes. Walked through the fire, came out better on the other